Welcome back, everybody, to Word with Twist Tarot. And today we're going to do a reading on this whole DOGE thing, right? The government efficiency program with Elon Musk that Trump put in charge. And the question we have is, what's its real purpose? And so we're going to use Lenormand and tarot and dice to kind of get the overall vibe. So we want to know, with this group of people who they selected, they weren't elected, they were selected to cut spending, cut things. What's the real motive? What is it that they want you to believe, and what are they really doing? Now, personally, from doing some reading, there's some nefarious things going on as far as I'm concerned, because if Trump's all about make America great again, this program doesn't seem to be doing that on certain issues. For example, with the jobs, a lot of Americans right now don't have jobs. They've been replaced by H-1 visas. What that is, in case you don't know, those are temporary workers. They're only supposed to come if they can't find talent. But we have millions of people here in the country right now unemployed, can't find work, been replaced by foreign visas, had to train the replacement, and yet the DOGE team will do nothing about it. So with that being said, let's get started. I don't know if I'll use dice or not. So what do they want us to know or think? And then what the fact is. So we got the energy of the clover. They want you to think everything's just going to be all hunky-dory and great and just, oh, it's going to be wonderful. Look all the things we found. We're so lucky we can get in here and help return some money to American people. Everything will just be beautiful. That's what they want. So all around these decisions they want you to think about. Oh, they want to act like they're your friend, that they're your friend to bring a change. And this change is going to bring new luck to the people, prosperity. So you'll basically love them and want them in forever. And then your heart will then start to lift from the cloud, will lift from a little bit of the confusion. So things no longer be muddy. Because remember, again, I don't vote because I think both parties are one party. So I've always tell people, they ask me, well, Kev, what's your opinion on it? Well, my opinion is this: red plus blue equals purple. And that's the color of kings, the color of tyrants. So as far as I am concerned, they're both in on it. All right, so let's just leave it there. So doesn't matter what I think. Let's see what the cards think. And so what they want you to believe is they're working on the best interest of the American people. That's what they want you to believe with this whole DOGE thing. DOGE, Dodge, how you want to pronounce it, I don't know, don't care, but it's an acronym. Regardless, they want you to believe they're your friend. Everybody believes that Trump, Elon is their friend. Well, some don't, some do. That they're going to bring a change that's historic. It's moving into new luck, new prosperity for the American people, to warm their hearts and lift the veil, lift the clouds, lift the clouds. That's what we're seeing. That's what they need you to believe. But what's really going on? That's down here. Gossiping. What's really going on is that they're not really telling you, they're keeping it to themselves. So it's very confined to an inner group of people to really know the actual inner workings of this. And then, yeah, they have the key that they're going to unlock hell on people. So it's really not what you think, because when you think about what they're doing, I know I'm repeating my words quite a bit, but when you think about what they're doing, they're going to bring in sorrow. They're first going to unlock things like it's really good for you, and they're going to bring in some sorrow because only the inner workings know, and they're going to end up being like a rat where we're like the mice. We're going to bring a little bit of destruction, little by little, right? Tear the house down piece by piece, and it's going to basically cut away your freedom and your sovereignty. Because what's the one thing that they want to do? Move everything to AI. That takes people out of the picture. Nowhere up here in this line do they mention that, right? When you even look in the news, you don't hear about this stuff, about the AI, the digital IDs, the digital currencies, but that's the end game. And why do I say that? Because you look at who's in play with this team, who do you have? Well, Elon Musk, who gave the Trump campaign quite a bit of money. Then you have a company called A16Z, who also is really into AI and blockchain and digital currencies and so forth. And so when you think about that, the end game actually is that they're going to take away American prosperity, rushing this whole new order that's not good for the American people. And how they do it is they pretend to be your friend. We're going to go to the end cards to unlock your dreams. What they really do is they take them away and they bring you into obscurity. You see how that works? So you can read Lenormand either way. So you can go by the corners to give you a little more clarity. You can mirror it too, right? So when you think about what they want you to believe, they're your friend lifting the clouds. They're a change to warm your heart, right? But what's really going on is they have the key to unlock hell, because they're going to bring pain by taking away your freedoms little by little. And what freedoms are those? It's your prosperity, your wealth, and so forth. That's what I'm seeing. That's how I'm reading the cards. If you disagree, drop a comment and let me know. So, with that being said, God, I don't like this reading at all. Again, I don't believe in any party. Let's be very clear on that. I am what you would call a constitutionalist. Always have been, always will be. I don't vote for the lesser two evils. If I don't believe in either candidate, I don't vote, period. I thought Biden was a piece of shit. I think Trump is a Trojan horse. I thought Kamala Harris was a nightmare and a criminal. I think JD Vance is an actor playing the game. Everybody has a role to play, and they're doing a great job at it. So, with that being said, as you can see, I'm not biased. I'm just telling you how it is because that's what the cards are here showing us today. Funny, isn't it? Let's go. So, what does tarot have to say? I'm going to use the horror tarot because this is like a horror show that we're watching. Think about the Zelensky thing too that just happened, right? I'll do reading on that later, maybe. But what I found out today was J.D. Vance also believed was a writer of Hillbilly Effigy or Eulogy, whatever the hell it's called. The point is, actor. Zelensky, actor. Trump, actor. They're all playing a role at your expense. The bottom line, that's what's really going on. But they want you to believe it's the opposite, that in 4 years, America will be great again. But he's not doing that, is he? He's making America downhill again, even worse than what was under the Democrat rule. Why? Because they're all about control. They don't really care about the American people. And I know some people listening to this are going to hate me saying that, and that's okay. But hey, man, I'm just telling you what the cards say. You know, it is what it is. I'm not going to hold back. There's no need to do that. No need to do that at all because I'm not being biased. I'm telling you both sides of the coin, right? So we got tarot. What we got going on? The Suit of Pentacles. Interesting. So again, they want you to believe you're going to have this abundance, but it's abundance of what? Of death. See that card there? So they're going to think like, oh, look at all this food, all these wonderful things. But at the end of the day, it doesn't work out too well for the American people. Now, does it? Then you have, my God, the Eight of Swords. Interesting. So they're going to put you into isolation. They take away your job, take away your ID, go to a digital ID. That isolates you, doesn't it? It puts you in restriction. It gives you restraint. Because now you only can go where they allow you to, wherever they're tracking you. So with the swords, how do you see? You got to basically take the blindfold off and take yourself off of the stick there in the ground. That's interesting. Then you have the Suit of Wands, which is the Queen. And they're hell-bent on making this happen, but they're going to try to give you the confidence that everything is going to be fine. Everything is going to be fine. That's the line. That's the game. That's the bullshit they're going to play, but that's how we're seeing it. Now, let's just see what the dice say for the energy. Let's go. I'm going to use 3 dice, or should I use 2? If I use 2, it gives me 12. So 1 to 10 is the actual number of the minor arcana. So we'll go with just that. We have a 6. 6. So they're going to give you potentials and possibilities. That's the one, right? New things to think about. And they're going to make struggle for you. That was the bottom line of the Lenormand read. And then they're going to make you believe you have harmony. That's your 6. But in reality, you don't have harmony at all. You have chaos and contention, because through restriction, the 5, they're going to give you a new option, a new thought, a new something to hold you back and cut away that which you enjoy, because the America that you knew today will not exist tomorrow. I know it's bleak, but hey, man, it is what it is. And I'm not holding back, because why should I? I'm tired of seeing people only tell one side of the story. We're going to tell them both. Because we're not going to be sided here. We're not going to be pro-Trump or pro-Democrat or anything else. We're going to just share facts through tarot and through Lenormand. Now, I'm going to use my Hidden Clues Oracle deck here to see if we can find anything else. What else can we find out about this? Cheater. The DOGE team is a bunch of cheaters and filled with a web of lies. Basically, they're full of shit. That's what I'm seeing here. And they want to get in your subconscious mind. They want to make you think. See how the characters here are all like lovey-dovey and beautiful and protecting you from the rain, from the storm coming down on your head, from the hell ready to embark and just decimate you. But you know what? They're cheaters. They're liars. They're the birch cord and they're the side. They're going to cut everything away because they're mice. They're rats. They're going to bring the house down because it's all built on a web of lies. Put that there. Then we got lovers, pleasure. They're going to make you think everything is all well again, top line, because that's the lever. That's the pleasure the Americans will get by making them think everything is going to be all right, top line. But it's not going to be all right. They're going to cut it away. I'll keep saying that. Then we have one more card, dominance, checkmate. Basically, you're fucked. At the end of the day, they're going to put you in checkmate, knock the king down, which is the United States, and put it into a third world free fall. That's what I'm seeing. And why do I say that? Because if you look what's going on right now, what are they doing? They just gave, what was it, 2 or 3 more billion to Israel? Think about that. When Americans right now in this country can't afford groceries, they're out of jobs. Think about that, right? We had those storms that came through and wiped out certain regions of our nation. People are still living in tents, and yet they're going to give money overseas still. Isn't that funny? So really, when you think about the whole Zelensky situation, what was that? That was an act. That was a role they had to play. Because come on, you're going to tell me they really sit and talk like that on television if it wasn't scripted? No way, because end of the day, dominance is coming, my friends, in 4, and it's going to be checkmate. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I think the whole DOGE thing is about, and let me know your thoughts, because this reading is over. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you in the next video. You know what? And if you like these, if you made it to the end here, let me know what other topics you would like me to cover. All right, take care, and bye-bye, everybody. Bye.